We almost made it through duty free. Morning friends, welcome to Sydney International Terminal. Now we just stayed up there, can't really see it now, but that's the hotel. I've never done this before. That's the Regis Hotel here at Sydney International Airport, and it's just across the road from here, which is the international terminal at Sydney International. But anyway, we're flying international today. What's this? Qantas facial recognition. You may be wondering why I'm kind of swanning around and hanging out in the first class lounge. I'll tell you why. Well, this is part of what I tend to call a status credit run, and it's basically exactly that. It's flying for the purpose of earning status credits, and that's what I'm doing today. So every now and again, Qantas will do a double status credits promotion, which means that when you book a flight that you ordinarily would have booked, instead of getting the normal status credits, obviously you get double. The clue's in the name. I didn't really need to explain. And the reason you do that is because the higher your status credit tier, the more frequent flyer points you will earn for the same flight. For example, flying Sydney to Melbourne, I earn a certain number of frequent flyer points if I'm at the standard bronze level. If you're at the silver level, you get a 25% bump on top of that. Gold level is a 50% bump. And if you're platinum, you get twice the frequent flyer points that you would have got if you were just flying ordinarily at the bronze level. So when Qantas do their double status credits promotion, what I try and do is jump on board, book a flight to somewhere where I know it's not too expensive to travel to. I'm staying in a friend's house, so I don't have the accommodation costs, and I try and look for the cheapest business class fare that I can find, because not only do you get the double status credits, but if you're flying business, you get a lot more status credits, which are then being doubled, and it's actually quite a quick way to jump up in your status credit levels. Oh, and of course, how to get into the first class lounge. Well, that's the thing. If you accrue those status credits, you go up the status tier. That's how I've become a platinum frequent flyer. And when you're a Qantas platinum frequent flyer, you can get into the first class lounge. That's basically how I do it. So that's why I'm on board this 737 to Queenstown now. That's why I'm sitting in 1K in business class now. Just all about the status credits. Oh, and making a family holiday outfit as well. Looking forward to some fun in Queenstown over the next couple of days. It's a beautiful day, look. Queenstown's obviously a pretty cool place to go and visit. I have been there once before. It's kind of like adventure capital of New Zealand. I'm hoping to get some flying in as well over the next couple of days out there, although the weather's been pretty gnarly there. There's been a bit of a cold front going through, and they've actually had snow. Apparently there's snow on the ground, and I just looked at the aviation weather before. It's 2 degrees on the ground at Queenstown. So we'll see if we get some flying in, but I've booked a couple of flights just in case.
We will be switching off laptop power, so if you are connected, please switch to battery power now.
And the other cool thing about Queenstown, for people who like aviation as well, like you and me, is the approach. The approach into Queenstown is pretty epic. There's a big part of the approach when you get close to turning final at the airport, where you're actually below the mountains either side of you. And I was talking to a mate of mine who's a commercial pilot, and he was saying there's only a handful of people in all the airlines that are actually qualified to fly the approach into Queenstown. And I think it's going to be a little bit cloudy, but we'll see what kind of pictures we can get out the window.
Please stay in your seats until the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. If your mobile phone is handy, you may now deactivate flight mode.
You alright?
Yeah.
Welcome to New Zealand, babe.